So I don't have the same conviction I had for the Cowboys over Miami or Baltimore over Kansas City. For the record, I went 0-2 with those picks, but we did have a very good year, my best year arguably ever, picking football games. I don't think we didn't have a losing week post-Thanksgiving, and by week 3 on, I think we were 63%. So we've had a good week, and Kansas City is plus 2.5, and here is my Super Bowl pick. I think Kansas City in the under is the side. Here's why. Third straight playoff game as an underdog. Kansas City often plays their very best as an underdog. They've held every team this year under 28 points, including the playoffs, and they're 11-0 when holding opponents under 20, although I don't know if they'll do it here. Mahomes is not only 13-1 indoors in his career, where he's been unbelievably meticulous, 33 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. He's never lost in Allegiant Stadium in Vegas, and he is 4-0 in the playoffs against quarterbacks under 25. He feasts in these moments. But the story of Kansas City is defense. Fewest points per game allowed during a 3-game postseason run in the last decade. You don't know the names outside of Chris Jones. I think this is the most talented young defense in the league. I'm not sure who's second. Also in the playoffs, 4 takeaways. I suspect Brock Purdy will cough one up. And they've only allowed 4 points per game in the second half since week 14. They've held opponents in the second half to 7 or fewer in 8 straight games. So they're fast. They have a better pass rush than San Francisco, more sacks and more hurries. They're taking the ball away, and they appear to be at half the best second half defense by a long shot after the break. San Francisco concerns me. They trailed 24-7 entering the second half at home against the Lions. They've been outscored in the postseason 17-0 in the first quarter. They're not fast starting. Don't love that for a young quarterback. They've been held under 28 points despite all these legendary weapons and the coach in 4 of their last 5 games. How is it possible with 6 Hall of Famers? Brock Purdy's the 3rd youngest quarterback to ever start a Super Bowl and the lowest drafted one, obviously, to make a Super Bowl start. The defense is allowing 160 yards rushing this postseason. That was the 2nd worst rush defense by any of the 14 playoff teams. I think there will be explosion plays. There's great offensive coaching and ingenuity. But I'm going to take the points. I like Kansas City in a low-scoring game, 24-21, and that's how I see it. I do think high-end stars, San Francisco has more, but I do wonder about the pressure with Kyle Shanahan, the play calling. You deal with Purdy's inexperience. You're going up against a master in Mahomes who can score late. What does that do to the psyche and the play calling if it's a close game late? Hi, everybody. It's me, Uncle Colin. Subscribe here to get the latest from the herd, including exclusive behind-the-scenes videos and more, wherever you may be, however you may be watching. Thanks again for making us part of your day.